Hi everyone, back for another quick read. This is Gabrielle. Got some channel messages. Thought I'd share them. I haven't pulled any clarifiers. Sorry, I'm not at the stage where I'm ready to do the whole shuffling on camera bit yet, so I'm not even worried about that. But the bottom of the deck, currently we have the Ten of Swords. So as one of my most favorite tarot readers would say, the worst is over. So we'll just leave that right there, face up for now. Then we have the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Cups. Oh, maybe that's a Freudian slip. Three of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, the Emperor, Page of Wands, Zehamet, Three of Swords, the Moon. Sorry. My psycho notes. So, when I was looking at Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, I got waiting on the right time to balance a third party situation. And I only got third party because there's three people in this card here. And if you notice, the Mad Hatter and Alice is looking at this rabbit like, what the are you doing at our tea party? Everything was cool till you showed up. And yeah, one dibble and dabble and sit at our table type ish. That just came. But anyway, and then I got maybe the alternate message of now is a time, like now, instead of waiting, now is a time to take action to balance this third party energy. And so then we got the Eight of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Five of Pence. And so then I got the numbers. I was like, oh, 8 minus, or 3 from 8, let me speak proper, is 5. So I was like, oh, divine order. All right. And then left to find love and happiness. The sunflower is the indication of happiness. Most of the sun cards, I don't recall if this one has it, but most of the sun cards have sunflowers in them. Sun, sunflower. So she's looking for happiness on a personal level. But she's also, I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me. That sort of thing. But overall, for this combination of cards, it's waiting on the universe to end the period of exile. It's like, yeah, she left because, you can't be tied up with the fuck boys. Pig and Silk Hat. That was like a very cheeky way. Once upon a time in English. And I don't know what country it came from, but maybe it's an old Confucius proverb and I just don't know. You can dress a pig up in a silk hat, but it's still a pig in a silk hat. So she's tired of pretending. So she left. She's like, you see how these cards are, not cards, how these cups are stacked so neatly? Now, if the situation was balanced, right, and I know in terms of stacking, you really can't personally do that, but you see how that one cup is missing from here? That's self-love. She's going to go find that. She's going to go find self-love. Figure out what makes her happy. And so over here we have this Three of Wands. And so this is divine timing. Ships are coming in. You're just waiting. You followed the guides. You followed the stars, the ethers. You let go, let God, that sort of thing. Now you're just waiting. You made your choice. Your whole, it's got the staff in his hand, the wand. We've got the streamers blowing. So he's like, nah. See the storm clouds? Now's the time. Now. Like, he's just waiting. But he senses it. All the signs and symbols are there for the time to be now. to end this period of exile, because she's trying to go back in. See, she like, no. And like most Five of Pentacles cards where you see them walking past the church, right? She's being dragged out, kicking and like she's being dragged out. She ain't want to go. She ain't want to go. So, waiting on divine timing to end the period of exile, being out in the cold, as they would say. But this feels more like exile, like someone's being blocked out. Locked out, blocked out. Uh-oh. Maybe somebody is being locked out their house. They changed the locks on and said, you don't live here no more. Hello, may I speak to Tanya? Tanya who? No Tanya here. Sorry about the accent. I'm sorry. I'm from a different generation. Anyway, now we have the Five of Wands, the Emperor, and the Page of Wands. A lot of action in this middle row, popping. I have noticed there are... Well, no, the Emperor is major arcana, for sure. But anyway, we'll get to him in a minute. Now we have the Five of Wands. And so what I got for this was inner conflict. Fighting one's own passions. Like, you see how they're all spades? These are all facets of the person. This is like the ego and the id and all that Freudian-ish. And you see these pink clouds. That's emotions. See? Pink flamingos. All large birds are pretty dangerous. Just saying. So they could have even used ostriches if they wanted to. But no. Pink flamingos. Flaming. Pink flame. You know what I mean? So this is passion. And if you look at the clouds, it's kind of like 1, 1, 1, 1. So like twin flames. This person is fighting all sorts of inner battles. This is deep. See the webs? Like, it's deep. But see, it's not really dangerous. Look what they're using for the ball. They're using little hedgehogs. They're so cute. They're not really dangerous. They only look dangerous. But they serve the task. I don't know where that came from. But anyway, yeah, so this is inner conflict. Fighting one's own inner passions and that sort of thing. And then we have the Emperor card here. And it's like holding on to the ultimate present. And I got a ring. Look how he's holding. I know he's feeding a bird. But it's like, see, this reminds me of a jewelry box and a ring. And it's like fighting, wanting to be in a stable commitment, or fighting the stable. What am I trying to say here? Resisting the idea of long-term commitment. Cause see how like the light bulb just went off. He is literally resisting, or she is resisting, the idea of long-term commitment. They want it though, because why the hell would you be shopping or eyeing a ring? Don't make sense. And I say eyeing because you see he got an eyepiece, and he's like, he's examining it. Could be talking to a jeweler, like, is this IGA certified? Blah 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 blah. It is Christmas. Lots of people, or we're coming up on the holidays, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, all that fun stuff. And lots of people do get engaged around that time of the year. So anything's possible. But for someone who seems very non-committal or fighting their higher self, or as I say, the natural progression of life, which is long-term commitment. Marriage is one thing, but most people want to spend life with someone or something, But anyway, then we've got the Hermit, Three of Swords, and the Moon card. Oh yeah, the Moon, major arcana as well. Paying attention is crucial. Oh, and the Hermit. Alright, so fine. We've got three major arcana, and they're all in like this triangular sort of thing. So if we look at it this way, we have the Hermit, the Emperor, and the Moon. So, oh wow. So if you look at it, the inner conflict is because he's like, I really want this path. See? See Alice back there waving goodbye, but almost might be dumb enough to watch what they want walk away because of secrets. Secrets about heartbreak and extra relationships and all that bullshit. You know, somebody tried to have their cake and eat it too. See how they tried to just take a little piece out the side there, like nobody would notice the ruin. Yeah, right. That's noticeable, bruh. Or sis. But anyway, so then I got searching inside oneself about heartbreak over a third party situation. And seeking solace from heartbreak secretively. I mean, there's people there. So it seems like this person, they're going within about this whole emotional, mental BS here. The mind games that was played, because swords are air energy, so that's mental. So going within about emotional mind games over love, and they're talking to a friend about the situation quietly. They're seeking counsel. See all that, and they telling they homie everything. Oh gosh, ludicrous! I got hoes in different area codes for real. Yeah, my guides are hysterical with music. I don't know if yours do that, but if you're ever as lucky and as blessed as I am, they'll use music. Mm, mm, mm. But anyway, yeah. See all them clam shells, oyster shells. There might be some raggedy bitches in that past. Holy shit. Let me see. I don't think it was any pearls, so to speak, and them oysters. I'm sorry. That is I'm like looking like, hey, those are oysters. I like oysters. But, it's so very rare when you open an oyster and find something of value inside. And that's what he's talking about to this person here. He's like, I really thought, I thought I loved them all. Or, or maybe it wasn't about love. Maybe it was just about what he was taught he should do. See that square hat on his head? Kind of thing. Somebody told him this is what he was supposed to do. I always get Shriners and Masons when I see this. And his homies reminding him, now you gonna be long in the tooth. You gonna figure this shit out soon. You gonna be like me, lonely and, no. You better pick one. See, what is that, a lobster? Supposed to be a crab. Coming up with the pincers. Yeah, you better pick one. Anyway, you're gonna be a lonely old dog howling at the moon. Anyway, I don't know if this person's gonna tell him to come clean or, just, wait for clear skies for the storm to pass type shit. For, things to be revealed in their own time. Because again, timing is a theme in this reading. At least, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Yep. So we shall see. Let's see what I got on the other page. If there was anything worthwhile sharing. Oh, yeah. This is worthwhile. The Emperor is surrounded by imposters. And that's why he's consulting his friend down here about the situation, about all these pearlless oysters he's come across. And here he is. Look. Don't it look like an open oyster shell? Like he found the motherfucking pearl. The diamond in the rough. What's my girl? Pink Alchemy. Alchemist Tarot. I forget which one of her. Might have been the Soulmate reading. That she said that about that this person views you as a diamond in the rough. You know, literally surrounded by all these imposters. You know, even some birds that's trying to act all pious and meek. But do you see that bird? That's an ugly fucking bird. You know, it's probably gonna grow up to be a goddamn vulture. And you know what vultures, they eat carrion. They pick off the flesh of dead. That ain't worth nothing. I mean, jays are cool. Crows, they in the jay family, they're super smart. But, you know, most people don't dig them because, you know, they seem dark. And anyway, and then you got this gooseneck motherfucker back here trying to be, you know, demure. It's hard with that gooseneck, though. Then you got the pretty bird back here that he's trying to give the pearl to. He's like, yeah, you're like me. I see it. Yeah, you're like me. And you got somebody trying to use their faith, their doctrine to get to him. They're going to try to swoop in on some. But we believe the same. He ain't got no time for I only have eyes for you. That's funny. Finally found this pearl after all them damn oysters, huh? Wants to give it to the pretty bird. To the diamond in the rough. Look all this roughness over here. He's like, nah. It's between me and my pretty bird and my topiary card. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is interesting. Sorry for the shaky camera. But yeah. And then, like I said, we got that Ten of Swords back there. The worst is over. Just sit back and wait. Be patient. I know it's tough, but it's so necessary. Be patient. Calm the inner conflict so you can take action. All right, ladies and gents and others. Bye.